This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
But we got
a few of them smoking down the back straightaway. Maybe they got the same virus that Norm did. Wow.
Yeah, we got two smokers at once there going into turn one.
One is Norm, and it looks like the 33 car is the other one on the outside, Robert Richardson. A lot of smoke coming right out of the cockpit.
That's the left rear tire.
Yep, looks like he's got a tire coming off that car. Looks like it just comes on the corner. Ooh, Mark Gibson looks like in the 59 car got a little loose. Maybe a little help on that side and just run him right up in the wall.
Yeah, that was a good hit. And he's going to be lucky to make it back around without cutting down the tires they just put on, because both those fenders are in there real hard still.
Really is.
Last night to do. Just sit back here right along. He's sitting right now in 8th. Now up to 7th. Up, finally, the wreck. Oh, look out.
Boy, that could have been bad.
Oh, man. That was the 88 car right smack in the middle of that whole mess.
Eddie Mercer from Pensacola, Florida. Long-time short track racer. Been around racing a long, long time in the Bobby John's Florida Shrimp car. Too bad for him.
Benny Chastain involved in it as well. Now white 98. What we see.
Okay.
There's Mercer. Oh, he gets turned by the 17.
Yeah.
17 just gets in the back of Eddie Mercer. Eddie, unfortunately, wide open as he comes off the corner, nowhere to go. And when you slide back up the rate, once you're backwards, you're just hanging on.
When he collects another, it's A.J. Hendrickson that was in the 17. This is where it gets scary, right
Man,
here.
Great job getting through that. Still made some contact, but again, you didn't see nobody jump on the brake pedals and send the car out of control. Fortunately, hopefully Tim will get back in line and find a car that really helps his go.
DJ Bell on board with him, running along in 17th. And look at there's the 46 of Frank Kimmel up to 12th. Remember, he started 41st, last place in the field today.
Yeah, I believe the fifth car in line there, it's the number 65, is leaking a little fluid from Walt Brandon from.
The 62 of Claire Zimmerman out of Denver, PA. Major problems for the Hunt-Tiller Corporation Pontiac.
Racetrack, here's a replay here. Looks like, oh, wow.
Man.
Oh.
Boy, that was a lot more than we've seen. Big ride. Looks like he just got down on the apron, Kenny. Is that up in camera?
Well, just about everybody in the front of the pack. Oh, big problems on pit road as one car has slid right through the barriers. That's the 94 car of Fees, right into an opening on pit lane. A very, very scary moment on pit road. Lindsay, you're right there. Right through the pit box comes Fees' car. Now, I can tell you that 5 folks were injured in that incident. Oval sitting solidly in 4th place right now with a huge pack behind him. And we got trouble in 1 and 2. Cars flying everywhere as debris scattering across the racetrack.
Wow, tough break. Again, here at Daytona, we run tight. We all get together. Somebody gets a little loose. Everybody gets gathered.
I was just about ready to say it was such an awesome sight. We had 24 cars in the lead draft right there, and they were all doing an awesome job just coming up through there, making some laps, getting to the end. But trouble anytime can reach about, get you.
Tough.
Is that the 38? The 38 caught up in the mix there as well. Harmon's machine, Mike Harmon, caught up in the middle. Damage to the right side on the rear quarter of that.
Just hope nobody hits you too hard. Here we go down in the corner. Looks like the 08 got a little help from Ed Kennedy in a 00 car and turned it on from there. Guys have nowhere to go.
It's TJ Bell in that 08.
See Mark Gibson caught up in that, not where Mark wanted to go. Mark running for the championship. 67 car of Chad Blunt. Yep, Ed just gets back in the back of TJ Bell, and that's where it all started.
David Reagan had a hard hit.
He sure did. That was at 90. He took a vicious, almost head-on impact into the outer wall.
Certainly did.
Oh, trouble. We got one smoking big time. The 3 car smoking really bad. The Mitchell machine down with the right front tire.
Oh,
Mark
looks like
Mitchell's car has got big issues.
it is lit up. Had an oil leak on the front of that race car, and then the right front tire down, looks like. And when you get oil and sparks together, they ignite. It's probably brake fluid on the right front of that car. You see he's okay. He lets the window net down. Just got to be careful not to quite crawl out of that car right yet.
Well, you can see all the fluid behind it on the racetrack, which of course would make me believe there's probably a pretty good strip of it coming back behind that car.
Pack is gone.
Front pack is gone is right, and these guys have got to get together to catch that front pack. If these second group of cars will work together, they can reel that front pack in, and then we'd have a whale of a finish.
Oh, Mike Garrity's just trapped on the bottom there.
Mike has nowhere to go. Mike has nothing. There's just nothing Mike can do. We're wide open all the way around this racetrack. You never lift on the throttle. The only time you ever get on the brake pedals when you're about to run in the back of somebody, and you can't do that. You see Frank Kimmel look to the bottom side, and he wants Todd Cleaver to go to the front.
He's going to work that mirror of Todd Cleaver is exactly what he's going to do. He knows he's got a young rookie up there, and he's going to do everything he can to make him nervous. But pretty soon, Kyle Busch, he's going to have to get around Cleaver because he needs another lap or two to wear down Bobby Gerhart.
That's exactly it. That was a good spiel right there because, I mean, it's down to business. You got 4 laps to go. You got to get by. So he's not even thinking about taking Cleaver to the front. I bet you he's thinking about taking himself to the front, trying to get that win.
We have got to stay green here, guys. If it goes yellow now, the race is over. Arca has just told us if it goes yellow flag, this race will be over. These guys are racing hard. They are going to race to the finish.
But Kimmel can't do anything about that car right in front of him of Cleaver unless J.J. Yaley can get up there and shove him past, which he's trying to do right now.
There he needs. That's the run he's been looking for. You need a shove on the bottom side. Bobby Gerhardt's hung out by himself, and he needs some help from behind to get on by him.
That's the worst thing that Bobby Gerhardt could see in his rearview mirror is a 46 clearing Cleaver, because he knows now that there's nobody behind him more hungry for a win at Daytona than his arch rival and good buddy, Frank Kimmel. Remember, Frank Kimmel started this race dead last in 41st. He sits in second, never having won at Daytona. He's now 3 laps shy.
Frank is right where he wants to be. He needs some help. He has to get someone from the backside to help him get around Bobby Gerhardt. Believe me, Bobby Gerhardt's mirror is awful big. He's driving to the top, driving to the bottom, trying to break that draft. He looks like a snake going down the back straightaway here at Daytona.
Bobby Gerhardt knows what it takes to get to victory lane here at Daytona, Dan.
Yes, he does. He's been here. He's won here twice. He's a super speedway. We call him the king right now at the super speedways. Bobby is unbeatable. He does what it takes to get it done. And look at J.J. Yaley in the 2 car. We haven't heard of him all day. He just comes out of nowhere with that Shaver horsepower. Bobby Gerhardt's got a Shaver motor. There's a lot of horsepower in that first and third place car here at Daytona.
There's 2 laps to go. We got Frank here in second. Bobby Gerhardt's leading this deal. Cleaver got shuffled back. It looks like he's all the way back to 6th. So tough break for him getting shuffled back there. But that's what happens when you get Frank Kimmel.
Oh, we got trouble. Joey Miller slides. Joey Miller slides, and we heard smoke coming out of the 2 car of Yaley. So we're racing to the checkered flag. Oh, we got
Todd Cleaver on the road. Oh, we got cars everywhere. 20 cars.
Coming to the checkered flag yellow. Who's going to get here first? Oh, we've got Cleaver flipping down the back straightaway. He lands on all 4 wheels. More trouble on the back straightaway.
Oh, the 49 car, Dan Shaver, engulfed in flames.
Coming to the line. Gerhardt's going to get here first. Kimmel right behind him. Then it's Yaley and Garrity. That's the top 4. The officials in the flag stand telling them to slow down immediately because there is a major situation on the back straightaway.
Guys, we knew that was coming. It was 2 laps left. Oh, we see Todd Cleaver out of the race car walking away. He appears to be okay under his own power.
Todd Cleaver has crawled out of that wreck number 60.
Tough break. He's got a little limp. He's probably hurt his leg. Man.
There's Gerhardt's number 5. This race, we were told from the Arca officials as we were winding it down, if it went yellow again, that would be the end of it. So it looks like Bobby Gerhardt, although we are not getting official word yet, should be declared the winner of this race. Now he's making his way upon the accident scene now for the first time.
Wow, when Bobby sees that, he's going to say, man, oh man, I'm glad I was not involved in that altercation. He was where he wanted to be. He stayed up front all day here today at Daytona. Great performance for Bobby Gerhardt as he passes through the wrecked debris down the back straightaway here at Daytona. See cars everywhere, pieces of cars all over the racetrack. We have not gotten any reports yet on the condition of all the drivers, but we've seen Todd Cleaver, who did numerous somersaults and barrel rolls down the back straightaway, climb out of that Roush entered automobile, and he appears to be okay.
Frank Kimmel, once again, looks like he's going to leave Daytona not having found a way to victory lane. However, what a tremendous effort by Frank and the entire 46 team to have started this race dead last after not having a shot at qualifying, even choosing to go to the very last position so that Joe Cooksey could make the race, and now he's going to get credited with second place.
I was going to say, watching those guys coming down to the line, Frank probably had the opportunity to pass Bobby Gerhart to beat him back to the stripe, but they both just, you know, took it as though the race was done, you know, and they just kind of both slowed down, obviously, to come to the caution flag, and then down but back straightaway.
Here will be the checkered flag now waving for Bobby Gerhart as they will take the checkered flag and the yellow. Kimmel will take second, Gailey third, Mike Garrity, a fine effort for his first race with new crew chief Eddie Sharp. They qualified seventh, they come home fourth. That is an exceptionally great day for them. They will be thrilled with that. Bobby Gerhart, I'm sure, would like to have raced under the green flag against Frank Kimmel to the line to win this one, but he'll take it.
Yes, Gerhart, he would have needed Todd Cleaver to do that, very sure. But what a great race. Unfortunately, a big wreck to finish of this Arca race here, but just a great, great day here at Daytona. We see Bobby's crew just elated. There's his brother, Billy Gerhart. Been with Bobby a long time. Great crew chief. Dan Shaver Motors, a lot of horsepower here. Again, he's had 8,500 miles on the road for testing here at Daytona. They have paid off. He said, Dan, I spent more money at Daytona testing, coming back and forth to Talladega. Been to Talladega 5 times testing. He says it really, really takes it out of you. I sure hope that I can win this race here today, and he done a job here tonight.
The Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200 will go to Bobby Gerhart here tonight.
See Bobby, the officials taking the net down, talking to him, giving Bobby a little direction to victory lane. Bobby has got to be tickled. His 3rd win here today at Daytona in the Arca Series. Great, great competitor.
Well, gentlemen, it's been a long afternoon here into the evening with the Arca Remax Series. We're going to have to step aside. Kyle, thank you for coming by. Dan, thank you. Lindsay, Bob, and Don downstairs. I'm Ralph Shaheen. NASCAR Live will keep you updated. Stay with us for more continuing coverage from here, live from Daytona. Good night, everybody.
But this was a wild race yesterday in this Arca race. 2 laps to the finish of the Arca 200. Number 9, Joey Miller, he gets clipped, he goes sideways. He's spinning down the straightaway. Well, number 60 is upside down. That's Todd Cleaver going upside down, then over and over and over, then getting hit again. Todd Cleaver took a pounding, and getting hit in the pileup is 49, Dan Shaver. He gets hit, goes up on his top, up and over goes Dan Shaver. Cars getting flipped over and over. Todd Cleaver could walk away.
Bobby Gerhart takes the checkered flag for his 3rd career win at Daytona.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.